Harper Audio presents Swimming to Catalina by Stuart Woods, performed by Tony Roberts. Mendy Menendez. You got told? You better stay told. Philip Marlowe. Oh, sure. I do something you don't like, and I'm swimming to Catalina with a streetcar on my back. Raymond Chandler. The Long Goodbye. Prologue. The night was warm and lovely. To Stone Barrington's right, the bloom of smog over greater Los Angeles was lit from within like a dirty lampshade. To his left, the lights of Santa Catalina Island twinkled like the eyes of a merry whore. Only a couple of 100 yards from where he stood, the anchor lights of dozens of small craft winked as the wake from the sports fishermen on which Stone rode caught them and made them rock. Stone took a deep breath, which was difficult since one nostril was clogged by an allergy to L.A. air, and his mouth was sealed shut with duct tape. "Christ, Vinny," the other one, whose name was Manny, said. "They're right there in the toolbox." "I'm looking, Manny," Vinny replied. "Any kind of pliers will do. Short-nosed, long-nosed, anything." "I said I'm looking." There was the noise of metal against metal as Vinny rummaged through the tool chest. "Jesus," Manny said, "I'd like to get at a steak before the night is over." "I'm looking, Manny," Vinny said. Triumphantly, he held up the pliers. "I got them." "Give them to me," Manny said. He accepted the pliers from Vinny with one hand, while he held on to the length of 3/8 anchor chain with the other. The chain was wrapped twice around Stone's waist. "Now, hand me the shackle," Manny said. "This one?" Vinny asked, holding up a large stainless steel shackle. "Isn't there a galvanized one in there?" Manny asked. "Stainless is real expensive. Oni will give us hell." "Like this?" Vinny asked, holding up another shackle. "That will do nicely," Manny replied, accepting the shackle. "Come hold the chain for a minute." Vinny came and held the chain, while Manny unscrewed the pin and slipped the shackle through 2 of the chain links. Then he inserted the pin, screwed it finger-tight, and tightened it further with the pliers. "There," he said, tossing the pliers at the toolbox and missing. "Stone," Manny said, "I'm going to have to ask you to hop a few steps toward the transom thing." Stone turned and looked at Manny as if he were an oversized, semi-literate troll, which he was. His ankles were taped together, and he had no intention of assisting Manny and Vinny in their endeavor. Okay, Manny said. "Vinny, grab an arm. Stone, it really would help if you would hop just a little." Stone sighed as well as he could through one nostril, then gave a hop and collapsed over the toolbox, scattering its contents over the deck. "Thanks a lot," Manny said acidly. "You were a big help. Vinny, hold him here for a minute." He moved to the port side of the boat and dragged a 75-pound Danforth anchor over to Stone's feet. He rummaged among the tools scattered on the deck and came up with another shackle. "Where the hell did the pliers go?" he asked nobody in particular. "There they are," Vinny said, pointing. "Hand them to me," Manny said. He took the pliers, shackled the anchor to the end of Stone's chain, and tightened the pin. "I think that'll do it," he said, picking up the anchor and handing it to Stone. Stone cradled the anchor in his arms like an overgrown puppy. "Any last words, Stone?" Manny asked. Then he and Vinny burst out laughing. "Any last words?" Vinny chuckled. "That's a good one." The 2 men muscled Stone over to the transom, which came up to his knees. "Hold him right there, Vinny," Manny said, leaving Stone's side and walking behind.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?